Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we got the full-on Season 3 reveal for Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. It's obviously a major update across the board. We've got the full-on roadmap and plenty of details to break down as we go through it all and get into it all. If you do enjoy the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It's always really appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, this is the place to be to stay up to date with absolutely everything going on in COD, whether it is news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns. It's all right here on a daily basis, so feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. But first up here, we do have our Season 3 Battle Pass, and so we'll go through, break down this, then of course the blog details everything in full. So for Resurgence, yes, we are seeing the return of Rebirth Island. Obviously, we saw the full-on trailer and broke that down the other day. Rebirth Ranked Play, I kind of expected this to be the case, but it's now officially confirmed. Ranked Play is switching from Fortune's Keep to Rebirth. There's going to be a Rebirth Island at Resurgence Champions Quest. Okay, so now we're going to have a Champions Quest available for Battle Royale and Resurgence. That's awesome. A spy drones contract that I'm sure we'll learn more about in the actual blog. New features, climb and punishment, Gulag public event. We'll see what's up with that in the blog. A biometric scanner on Rebirth Island, smart displays on Rebirth Island, a new field upgrade, squad rage. This was in the leaks. Squad assemble, a variable time of day on Rebirth Island. The weapon trade station is going to be returning in season. Specialist is going to be returning in season, and Foresight for Rebirth is going to be returning in season as well. On the multiplayer side of things, I'll go through and hide the face cam just so we can see things nice and easily. We've got some new maps dropping. Emergency is a 6v6 map, 6 Star is a 6v6 map, Tanked is a 6v6 map, Grow House as a 6v6 map, and then in season, Grime and Checkpoint, each 6v6 maps as well. For modes, we've got Capture the Flag and One in the Chamber coming at launch, and then Minefield, which is new, and Escort, which is new in season as well. And then of course for Modern Warfare Zombies, which doesn't really get all that much attention anymore, a new story mission, a new Dark Ether Rift Point, a new Warlord, and new schematics. Pretty basic there. Then for the universal content, we've got a lot going on here as well. So new weapons, the FJX Horus, which I believe is the MP9. The Moors is going to be in the Battle Pass. The Gladiator Melee, which almost looks like Shadow Daggers from CSGO, that's in the Battle Pass as well. And then in season, we're going to see the Battle 27 return. We've got new operators with Banshee, Hush, and then also Snoop Dogg's going to be in the Battle Pass. That's pretty cool. And then Stasis is going to be the Black Cell one. New perks, the Compression Carrier, the Modular Assault Rig, the Gunslinger Vest, Reinforced Boots, and the High Grain Antenna. New equipment with the EMD Mine Enhanced Vision Goggles and new aftermarket parts. New events, we're going to see a Vortex mainframe event, an endowment event. That's always really cool. Godzilla and Kong's going to be a new event as well, or a new crossover. We're going to have multiple new operators and skins for that. Also a Hollow Earth event. Cheech and Chong are going to be coming as a part of 420, and so is the Blaze Up event as well. So now let's dive into the full-on blog and break down everything there. We got even more details across the board with the roadmap and everything. The update goes live on April 3rd, of course. We know that by now. So the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer overview. Content summary, kind of a new, way to go through this. Sledgehammer's cooking. 6 core 6v6 maps are coming in Season 3, including 3 that are brand new, 1 that's remastered, and 2 repurposed from Vondel and Rebirth Island points of interest. 4 game modes that we know of. Capture the Flag multiplayer leads the charge at the start. Watch your step with the all-new Minefield mode and bring your knife to a gunfight in One in the Chamber. Look for Escort and an off-world Vortex playlist later in the season. Ranked Play, Treyarch is putting finishing touches on the next full season with new rewards, then new gear and new perks as well. So 6 total maps dropping in. So 6 Star, brand new 6v6 map. It seems like it's placed in Dubai, I believe, based off the trailer that dropped earlier on today. We also have Emergency, which is a brand new 6v6 map. Kind of getting some high-rise vibes here, but it's not actually high-rise. We also have Grow House, which is a remastered map. This is, I believe, Sphere. Yeah, so it's Sphere that dropped back during Vanguard, so that's going to be returning here. And I mean, Vanguard DLC maps are almost like new maps, because I don't know how many people were playing Vanguard, in season back in the day. We also have Tanked as a repurposed map. This is from Vondel. This is the Vondel Aquarium or Zoo. It's actually going to be a 6v6 map. That's pretty cool. It's a cool point of interest within Vondel. We also have Checkpoint, which is a repurposed area from, it looks like the Stronghold POI in Rebirth. That's coming in season. Grime is going to be a brand new small to medium sized 6v6 map. Then 4 game modes, of course, as they mentioned. CTF, that's a standard one. We've seen that before. Same deal with One in the Chamber. Minefield. In the same way that Season 2's Horde Hardpoint was Horde Point but with zombies. Think of Minefield as multiplayer but with mines. Currently applicable to almost any current mode, Sledgehammer will be switching this variant on in a variety of modes like Kill Confirm, Dom, Hardpoint. Minefield uses the same rules as the mode in question, but with one important addition. When you defeat a rival player, a proximity mine is dropped at their corpse. The mine cannot be picked up and remains deadly to the enemy team, but not to friendlies. Interesting. I mean, Flak Jacket, I feel like, is going to be a must-have here. We also have Escort. Those Warzone veterans who remember playing the entertaining limited time mode known as Payload is basically what this is going to be. So you're just going to be escorting things throughout various different multiplayer maps. There's sort of a point A to point B kind of update there. The Vortex playlist update in season. We've got new variants coming. They're going to be returning in a limited time playlist coming later in season 3. The Mosh Pit will be available, along with a new arcade mode with a number of redacted gameplay modifiers. Curious to see what kind of modifiers they actually include in there, and that'll also have the mainframe event dropping with it as well. We also have MW3 multiplayer ranked play, so there's going to be new rewards, a new camo, new various weapon customization features to unlock throughout the season. Pretty cool camo, I won't lie, there for 100 wins. Kind of clean, white and blue and gray and black. I like it, it's nice. Then the general seasonal rewards are going to be there as well. Pretty standard for a ranked reset there. New perks and equipment with launch and in season. Perk up Soldier Sledgehammer is about to change how you play multiplayer. So the new Gunslinger Vest, it gives you no primary slot but 2 secondary weapons, so it's kind of like Underkill. Gives you 2 tacticals, a lethal, and a field upgrade, and then 4 gear slots, gloves, boots, and 2 gear options. Interesting. It applies to secondary weapons only. Refreshes stamina on a kill, improved reload while sprinting, increased weapon swap speed, spawn with maximum reserve ammo. Kind of cool there. The modular assault rig gives you 5 equipment slots, 2 tacticals and 2 lethals, and a field upgrade, and then 3 gear slots. You start with maximum reserve ammo, you resupply lethals and tacticals. For the compression carrier, this gives you 1 just general lethal, 3 gear, immediately regenerate health after a kill or objective. So this is kind of like quick fix. That's going to be awesome. Reinforced boots, immune to movement reduction effects. The high grain antenna. The minimap is zoomed out for you and nearby allies. Enemies remain on radar longer for you and nearby allies if the CCT comms vest perk is active. See nearby ally radar pings from the intel jacker and compass indicators from nearby ally signal jammers. Then there's also the EMD mine, proximity triggered mine that sticks to surfaces. Once triggered, it shoots out tracker devices similar to the EMD grenade. Enhanced vision goggles mid-season. Toggle between normal vision and enhanced vision, which is like this yellow looking kind of red outline on the enemies. Kind of cool, I guess. Now, the zombies overview. I can't imagine we're gonna be spending much time talking about this, but let's see. An unknown force of disturbing power. It has its psychic tendrils wrapped tightly around Dr. Ava Jansen. The Doctor has been lured into a new region of the Dark Ether under this malignant influence. Hopefully I said all those words right. So basically just a new story mission there in a new Dark Ether rift area as well. So unlock a new quest, a third rift, and more. So that'll be the basic story stuff that we kind of see every single season. This also appears to be another Al Mazrah point of interest as well. Then we also have new challenges and schematics. So the dead wire detonators, the golden mask filter, and Sergeant's beret. New prestige challenges, camo challenges with 4 new weapons, comes over a dozen new unique camo challenges, of course. New schematics. So the dead wire detonators. Are you still shocked at the impressive electrical damage that the dead wire ammo mod inflicts? Then you might want to employ the dead wire detonator. Attach this to all your explosive weaponry, including lethals and launchers. Okay, that's kind of neat. A prize schematic with a shiny hue and impressive long-lasting effect. Gain a self-regenerating mask, so the golden mask filter never runs out. That's really neat. Sergeant's beret. Your outcomes no longer need to be terminal when dealing with Zakhaev's hired guns. Simply don the Sergeant's beret to disguise yourself. Also, they won't shoot at you. That's kind of cool as well. I wish there was more like content updates, but the gameplay updates that we're seeing, that's pretty cool. I won't lie there. I do like that. We've got the Rainmaker Warlord coming in season. Rainmaker has commanded a heavily upgraded defense fortress on Raha Island across the water from the manor. I know that place very well. As his code name suggests, this warlord is an artillery and demolitions expert, and though his island compound is relatively easy to reach, stepping foot on the island with your limbs still attached may be more of a challenge. So there will be a lot of explosives and whatnot going on there. And then for the Warzone overview here, here. Resurgence, Rebirth, welcome back to Rebirth Island, new modes and gameplay features, and then Warzone ranks play on Rebirth Island as well. Of course, Rebirth returning, that's the big thing with this season. Very, very excited to see this, to revisit this in all of its glory. We've got some slightly updated POIs with new looks, but as far as the map goes, it's not going to play any different unless you're in one of those one-off modes where maybe one of the buildings is crushed or the tower has been knocked over and whatnot. I'm sure they'll talk a little bit about this, but you can see most of the map just got an uplift. Things are a little bit brighter across the board. There are some underwater areas of the dock you can now access, though, with swimming being a feature. Of course, we've got prison, we've got the interior there as well. We know all about all these POIs, though, because the map is still going to be a one-to-one of what we had before in the vast majority of the games you're going to play on it. So Warzone modes and public events. So Warzone boot camps coming at launch, available on Urzikstan. There's going to be normal 20 players and then 24 bots. So you can just practice here, I guess. It's a quad-only training mode, just based around new players, I guess there. Rebirth Resurgence, of course, also coming at launch. It's got 44 players as the player count there. No Gulag, it's just Resurgence gameplay. Rebirth Resurgence Loaded coming in mid-season, available on Rebirth Island with 44 players. Ditch the ground loaded matches of Resurgence and bring in your preferred loadout and custom guns right from the start. Okay, that's pretty cool. If you're out of ammo or equipment, the higher ratio of legendary and reusable loot box means that you're never far from a fully kitted out operator. That'll be chaos. I like that. Kind of like Plunder and Resurgence mixed together. Rebirth Lockdown's also going to be debuting mid-season with a player count of 28, so it'll be just like Lockdown on Vondel, but it's going to be on Rebirth. Love to see that. Infill strikes. So these are the things that'll actually change Rebirth. They don't happen every game, though. They're actually pretty rare. So Rebirth Island has numerous landmarks you utilize constantly, but what if one of those locations was leveled by an airstrike on infill? Keep your wits about you and learn about these new areas, basically, on certain drops, prepared to adjust your drop point and dynamic movement. So the lighthouse can collapse and fall into prison and give you an entryway to the roof from the outside. That's a possibility. The prison roof can actually collapse as well. Then you gain multiple access points from the inside. The water tower can actually collapse as well and create some new cover and ways to navigate. We also have the Climb and Punishment Gulag event happening on Battle Royale, Urzikstan, and Vondel. A duel to the death isn't the only option you find yourself in here. It's announced at the start of your confrontation. It's worth keeping your comms on and negotiating with your opponent. 2 ladders will drop from the roof, providing an easy escape route. It's up to the both of you to trust each other and ascend to redeployment, or you can engage in combat as normal and ignore the ladders. So you can both get out if you want, or you can just fight. That's a cool little way to utilize, proximity chat, I guess. We've also got heavy armor as a new event. This is available on Resurgence modes. Announced during infill, if this event is activated, it allows you to get some added protection, basically enabling the equipping of additional armor plates for the duration of the match. This includes your operator's armor hit points from 150 to 200, so you get 50 extra health there. The extra plate slots applied no matter what you have as your plate vest. You begin the match with an additional armor plate equipped. Except for the tempered plate carrier, you have 4 armor plates at the start of a match, 200 health, 50 health per plate. The tempered plate carrier, if equipped, has 3 plates, with the third one partially filled at the start of a match. A full tempered plate carrier has 200 health, 66 per plate. That'll be fun. It's kind of like Iron Trials-ish almost there, I guess you could say. We've got spy drones as a new mission contract on Rebirth. Confirmation that spy drones of unknown origin have been observed within the area. You and your squad are to locate the drones, which appear to be gathering data at certain points. Head to the rendezvous point and immediately destroy them, and then you get rewards for doing so. We also have the Resurgence Champions Quest, which looks to give you a new operator skin and then also a new weapon blueprints or camo here as well. It'll be similar. Yeah, it is actually a full-on weapon camo, similar to the same Champions Quest with the nuclear parts that we have on normal Battle Royale. New and returning features. So new equipment, field upgrades, Squad Rage. Available on Rebirth Island. Locate an enhanced version of Battle Rage. Once active, Squad Rage vaporizes any gas within the radius of effect surrounding the user and grants a Battle Rage to both you and any teammate within a certain proximity. So it's just Battle Rage, but for the group. You're getting it for the table, basically, to split, right, as an appetizer. We've got the utility box. Running low on armor and ammo, we've got one option for both of those now. So you can get a utility box. It's a rare ground loot item, or you can buy it from a buy station. So it gives you plates and it gives you ammo. That's awesome as well. Foresight, we know all about this. It shows you exactly where the zone's going to be going. That's available on Rebirth. It's also available right now on Vondel as just ground loot, which is pretty cool. Specialist is going to be returning in season. We know all about this. It's going to be all the perks active. So perk 1 and perk 2, all perks are active. Perk 3, all perks are active. Perk 4, all perks are active. So very cool that it lists the rundown there. You'll be able to rarely find this at a certain location or in specific redacted. So it'll have challenges associated with it or a location associated with it, and you get 29 perks, which is crazy. Aquatic gameplay comes to Rebirth, so yes, you will be able to swim on Rebirth. The biometric scanner available on Rebirth. Dotted around Rebirth's upgraded comm facilities and a series of 10 biometric scanners, terminals that include full biometric scanning capabilities. Once per match, these scanners are active. You can approach it and quickly check your stats. The scanner produces a key card based on your identity along with an XP reward. Inspect the key card and you'll see it contains your operator name, clan tag, and access level. These take up a slot in your backpack, can be dropped or looted, and can unlock a special menu in a Rebirth Island buy station for the duration. There's 6 different rarities: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, polyatomic, and Orion. The percentage chance of receiving a specific rarity is redacted, but your chances improve if a squad mate is close during a scan or if you repeat the scanning process the next day in real life. So if you do it back-to-back days in real life, you get a better chance of getting a rare one. The in-match rewards here. So for bronze, you get random ammo, cash, plates, lethal, and tactical. For silver, you get all of that in a perk package. For gold, you get all of that in an armored vest and a field upgrade. For plat, you get all of that in a field upgrade and a kill streak. For polyatomic, redacted free equipment selects at the buy station and a classified weapon. Orion is redacted free equipment selects at the buy station, a classified weapon, and additional redacted. So we don't really know what those are going to give us there. Very cool. Kind of a neat thing to just mess around with in game. Variable time of day, so you can get Rebirth Island foggy. Oh no, we're not doing this again. Not more fog. Like, can we not? I don't like the fog on Vondel. I don't want to see it on Rebirth. Hopefully, this is very, very rare. I want to play the sunny, clear Rebirth. There's also like this sort of sunset one as well. Occasionally, there will be matches when it's changed. Hopefully, it's not crazy. We'll have to wait and see, though. Smart displays are going to be returning. Let's see if they actually happen, because these are supposed to be a thing on Vondel and MW2, and it just never worked. Bolted onto the exterior and interior walls of Rebirth Island are smart displays, offering operators the latest Coney propaganda, the general weather forecast, and more tactically where the largest heat zone is, where the most players are fighting. So if you want to know where the action is, these screens will show you. That's pretty cool. New features: squad assemble and squad play bonus, available in Resurgence except for ranked play. The squad that stays together slays together. During the infill of Resurgence and Battle Royale, expect to earn match rewards if you land near your more enthusiastic teammates who led the way. Interesting. The preceding image above shows 3 main landing examples. The circle radii shown don't appear in your in-game tac map. When your first teammate lands, they create a small radius around them, roughly the size shown in the previous image. The rest of the team simply needs to land within that radius to land together. Full squad landing, all 4 operators land and they overlap with each other. Then it just goes down for the different, amount of people landing in the circle or whatnot. And if you do this, did your team successfully land somewhat together? You'll know if you did. You'll get awarded XP, cash, and even a special supply UAV. I guess it just makes looting early game and getting started a little bit easier. Kind of gimmicky, but it is what it is. The weapon trade stations, we know all about these. They were back in Warzone 1. Those will be returning in season, of course. Unsubstantiated intel at launch. It seems the island contains a great many secrets, so this is just Easter eggs. I love this. Rebirth's always had cool Easter eggs. I'm glad that these are back here. There's a lot of Warzone updates here. Bunker entrances coming in season, so you'll actually be able to navigate bunker entrances on Urzikstan. Maybe some stuff like Bunker 11 back in the day. Hopefully, cross our fingers, we get some cool stuff like that. Ranked play is coming to Rebirth, of course. We got our standard ranked rewards yet again, so blueprints for doing the certain seasonal challenges and whatnot. And then your ultra stuff. Ooh, cool camos. I might be grinding for these. It's nice to see that we actually have skill division camos now, because last season there was nothing to play for, in my opinion, and I didn't touch it. We also, of course, have the general ranked rundown. Now, the mobile overview, mobile is also going to see several updates here. There's some recap here. There's obviously cross progression. There's going to be daily login rewards in Season 3 connected content, so you can progress your battle pass and everything. Rust is coming for Warzone Mobile. That's pretty cool. Plunder is also there as well. Buyback Battle Royale. Mobile is actually getting that. I'm kind of jealous of that. UAV towers are coming on Rebirth. Events in the Keep are launching in mid-season there as well. And then we've got our overview content for all games. Multiplayer, zombies, Warzone Warzone Mobile here. So 4 new weapons: the FJX Horus SMG, available in the Battle Pass and Ultra Compact SMG; the Moors Sniper Rifle, which obviously is from Advanced Warfare. The Moors Sniper and weapon blueprints and other certain content will not be available in Warzone Mobile at the start of the season, though, so keep that in mind. The Gladiator Melee, a compact concealable punch knife that was initially used by gamblers and politicians. Okay. We also got the Bile 27 mid-season, probably coming as like a weekly challenge if I had to guess there. Getting more attached, 8 new aftermarket parts. It's the Model 1887s, baby, from, of course, MW2 2009. All the aftermarket parts will also be in Warzone Mobile. The Shadow Titan kit on the Bruin, the Cutthroat on the M4, the Ravager kit on the BP50. All these are going to do various different things for these weapons. It turns it into a CQC weapon for the BP50. The Broadside's going to get a battle rifle conversion kit there. The Shadow Titan kit on the Bruin gives it 300 blackout rounds. The M16 becomes fully automatic there. Wardens for the Lockwood MK2 does make it Kimbo lever action shotguns. That's going to be awesome to see. So very fun stuff coming with the aftermarket parts. We of course have a new battle pass and everything going on there. We've got new operators coming in that as well, which is always pretty standard. It's going to be the usual battle pass update. We also are going to see the anniversary gift pack coming as well, celebrating all the 4 years of Warzone's anniversary so far. Various different POIs and callbacks to Warzone's past are there. Tracer Pack, Cheech and Chong, a new operator bundle that's going to be coming. The Godzilla new Empire bundles. This one looks kind of sick, I won't lie. We also have the Emperor pack, which is like a Greek sort of Roman kind of themed pack here. Other incoming bundles as well. That's a brain in a jar. That's a thing. Okay. New challenges. The seasonal camo here looking kind of cool. I bet this glows in the dark too. That'd be sick. New events are also going to be coming with different crossovers and everything going on there. We've got Sid the Sloth up in here apparently. We also have the reloaded events coming in the mid-season update. There's going to be new prestige levels all the way up to level 650 and a new blueprint reward for reaching max rank in the season. And a free trial is coming for Modern Warfare 3 from April 4th until April 8th, so you can play for free there. And that about does it for Season 3. Major update here. A ton of content. Obviously, all of the weapon updates and gameplay changes and all the patch notes will drop on Wednesday. I'll have a video out covering those right as the update goes out, so stay tuned for that. Be sure to hit that subscribe button on your way out. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and drop a like on it. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.